Do you know my longing? But the greatest of these is love.
Comparison.
There is a comparison. There are three things that abide.
Relationship.
These things abide in relationships. I need to believe in you. I need to trust you and trust in you. I need to love you. But the greatest of them all, it is the love. This of believing, it might fail. The one of trusting might fail, but of loving, it shouldn't. It's grow cold. Love grow cold. It doesn't vanish. But faith, it vanish. Faith can't grow cold. You never heard that he has grown cold in faith, but they said he has fallen from faith. Have you heard the word fallen? That means faith was up there. Then she fall from it. Now she needs to take the step back. Now the one who's in faith must pull the one who's down up. He has fallen from faith. When they speak about hope, they say there is no disappointment. But once you have disappointed, it has no disappointment. What make it not to be disappointing? Because you can't reach it. It always afar. It's not near. While it's in you, but it's afar from you. It makes you to be able to wake up every morning. It makes you to have hope that one day he will come. One day my business will rise up. One day my marriage will be fixed up. One day I will get married. One day I will become a millionaire or a billionaire. That is hope. Once you lose hope, remember, I said in faith, you fall. But in hope, you just lose it. What does that mean? You see, once you have lost something, you go and you said that thing is there, yet it's no longer there. You have lost it. And if you have lost it, you don't know where you have lost it. You need to reverse your whole journey and check where it has fallen. Do you hear what I'm saying?
So,
God has given us these things. And we need to know that we have them. And let me tell you, my brother, as God has bestowed these things unto us, the time that we are living at, that our relationship are being shaken. I'm not talking about people who are married only. I'm saying as we are fellowshipping together, that is a relationship. There are few and minor things that I have taught you. If you have taken them, they're going to assist you and assist the relationship you are at. Even if we are fellowshipping together, or we are siblings, or we are neighbors, or we are colleagues, or we are schoolmates, these things gonna help us. Some of them, I said, just mind your business.
Yabona ukunaka indaba
You
zakho
see, if you are minding your own business,
kukwenza ukuthi uzakhe.
it makes you to build yourself.
You become selfish about you.
Uba nomona
You
ngawe.
build yourself.
Uyazakha.
You mold yourself.
Ubusuyibumba.
You do a makeup of yourself.
Uziqala kabusha.
You know a word, makeup.
Uyakwazi
You
ukuzenza
are
kabusha.
making yourself up.
Uyazenza.
You are not tearing yourself down.
Awuzihuduleli phansi.
It's a make-up.
Kodwa uyanyusa.
You make your body beauty up.
Uyabenza ubuhle bakho bonakale.
It's a make-up.
Ukuzenza
You are making
ubonakale.
it up.
Uyakwenza
To be
kunyuke.
happy, you make yourself up.
Ukuze ujabule uyazenza ujabule.
You make yourself some food.
Uyazenza,
You make yourself some food.
uyazenzela ukudla.
You take time.
Uthatha
I
isikhathi.
know most of us
Ngiyazi ukuthi abanye bethu
feel obligated
sizizwa
to
siphoqelekile
serve other people.
ukuthi sikhonze abanye
We
abantu.
reject ourselves.
Mase siyazilahla
Then we
thina.
become left with bitterness.
Mase sisala ke simuncu
Because we didn't give ourselves some love.
ngoba asinikanga uthando oluthile.
We didn't give ourselves enough time to love.
Asinikanga isikhathi esanele ukuthi siyithande.
We bore ourselves.
Sike sesibhora.
Some they don't want to be alone.
Abanye bafuna
They
ukuba
want to
babodwana.
they enjoy other people
Bafuna ukuba nabanye abantu
than to enjoy themselves.
ukunokuthi bona babe bodwa.
Yabazi abantu abayibhora.
Have you ever seen people who bore themselves?
Yakhona amakholwa ayibhora.
There are Christians who bore themselves.
Bese uthi uyabhora.
Then they will say you are boring, yet they are the one who have bored
Uyena
themselves.
yedwa othi uyabhora.
He is the only one who's saying you are boring.
Uthi uyabhora kasho ukuthi uyabhora uqonda ukuthi understand.
Even when he's saying you are boring, it is not meaning that you are boring, it's because she doesn't understand you.
Ukhona ongizwayo?
Is anybody who's hearing me?
So mangithi bheka indaba zakho.
When I'm saying mind your own business,
Ngisho ukuthi ungaqhubeki kanti.
I'm saying please don't stumble quickly or easily.
Naleli gama lithi ubusisiwe othemba lakhe likuJehova.
The word that says, blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord.
Othemba lakhe likubani.
Cursed is the one who trusts from people. Let me explain that.
Angikwazi ukuphila ngisebenze nawe ngingakuthembi.
I can't work with you yet I do not trust you.
Kanti uNkulunkulu uthani mayithi uqalekisiwe othemba lakhe likubani.
When God is saying that cursed is the one who trusts in people,
Lokho kusho ukuthi
that means,
uyayizwa?
do you hear me?
Lokho kusho ukuthi
That means
angingakwenza uThixo wami.
I mustn't make you my God.
Makhonto yenzayo ngibhubhe.
If there's something you do, I perish.
Ngicela ubusho
Let me say this.
ebudlelwaneni.
In relationship,
Ngisathi naka indaba zakho.
I'm saying that mind your business.
Uyayizwa leyo nto
Do
leyo?
you hear that?
Ngifuna mina ube nalento.
I want you to have
Noma ngabe
this.
ubuphi ubudlelwano.
Even if you are in whatever relationship,
Ngicela wazi
please know
ukuthi
this,
bungabhidlika.
that it can just collapse.
Ngiphinde futhi.
Can I repeat that? It can
Bungabhidlika.
just
Uma
collapse.
ubhidlika,
If it
wena
collapses,
uzobhidlika yini?
are you going to collapse as well?
Ngifuna unisize.
I want to help you
Because isikhathi esiza kusona.
because the time that we are heading
Ngihamba
to,
ngibeke kanje.
let me put it in this
Siphile
manner.
ey'khathini zey'vunguvungu.
We are living in the times of storms.
Ngiphinde futhi.
Let me repeat
Siphile
this.
ey'khathini
We
zey'vunguvungu.
are living in the times of
Yonke into
storms.
iyanyakazisa.
Everything is being shaken.
Noma ngabe ibuphi ubudlelwano.
Whatever relationship, when it
Wena
collapses,
musu ubhidlika.
don't collapse with it.
Lathi imihlombe etendeni labuya ngaphakathi. Ikushuthi izwakale ngale le ndaba. Bangizwa bazalwane.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Sinamakholwa
We've got Christians
angakwazi ukudlula izivunguvungu.
who can't just go through the storms.
Yabona mawuzofunda uPaul.
You see, if you're going to study Paul
Ebheke eRome.
going to Rome,
Wayinabantu ayihamba nabo emkhunjini.
he had people he was with in the
Wathi
boats.
mangabethandazela.
When he prayed for,
Ethandazela.
praying
Ukuthi babe safe
that
emkhunjini.
they must be safe in the
Njengoba
boats
beyangaphesheya.
as they are going across.
Kwafika ingelosi.
Then an angel came
Yavela kuyena.
and it appeared to him. He said, Paul,
Akuzukulahleka muntu.
nobody's gonna
Wena nabantwana
be lost.
nizosizakala.
The people that you are with will be assisted. You will
Kodwa into
escape.
ezobhidlika.
But what's gonna collapse
Lomkhumbi enihamba
is the
ngawo.
boats that you are within.
Istorm sisavile.
The storm is very severe.
Sizowubhidliza umkhumbi.
It's gonna just,
Kodwa nina nizosinda.
but you will escape.
Makubhidlika umkhumbi.
When the boat is collapsed,
Bambelelana
just hold on
kuma-pieces omkhumbi.
to the pieces of the boats.
Why? Kusho ukuthini lokho?
What does that
Mangithi
mean?
bambelelana
When I'm saying hold on
ey'nkukhwini zomkhumbi.
to the pieces of the
Kusho
boats,
ukuthi,
that means
Bheka into enhle.
just look at what is beautiful.
Noma ishape yomkhumbi.
Even if the shape of the boat has
Kodwa
collapsed,
ubheka into enhle ozobambelela
just
ngayo
look
ukuze uyophuma.
on something that is
Ngoba
beautiful.
mawungaboni lutho,
Because if you do not see anything, you're gonna sink or drown.
kudingeka kube khona into ozobambelela
There must be
ngayo.
something that you're gonna hold on to. The boats,
Ubuphethe.
it was carrying you,
Ubuhamba nawe.
it was walking with
Kodwa
you,
manje usubhidlikile.
but now it has
Kodwa
collapsed.
iy'ncucu zawo,
But the pieces of the boats,
usungayithathela usicubu.
you can take one piece,
Usungayithathela okuhle.
you can take what is beautiful
Ugibela phezu kwayo.
and just climb on up until you get outside. And don't say everything was bad. Not everything was bad. But there's something that is minor you need to hold on. That will carry you outside. There's one thing that you need to hold on to. Then you will just go with it up until you go across. Once you are across, then you will just leave it. You won't carry it. Let me tell you, I'm speaking to you. I'm trying to assist you. I am immunizing you. I am immunizing you because there are situations that you won't change, that we need to go through them. No matter how you pray, just think about Paul. He prayed and an angel came and said, Paul, you will be saved. But this boat that is carrying you is the one that won't escape. You will be saved, but the boat won't be saved. But each and every one of you must take a piece that he will pack you through up until they get outside. Now they are saying everything is bad, but the pieces are there. Just find something that is good, because if you don't find something that is good, even if the marriage is collapsing, just find something good, because if you don't find something good, you will go with pain that nobody's gonna heal. You will say all men are dogs and say the women are evil. Yet, it because you have just released everything, you should have found something good and say, he has treated me well. He has taken care of me. She came into my life and something changed. It's just that something has possessed her and it has collapsed the boats. We think that the person has not been good. You are lying. He has been good. Things were right. Things were enjoyable on earth. Things were nice before the storms. We've been given these three things. You must know them. But these two, sometimes they got lost. faith
uyawa kukona.
you fall from.
Uyabhidlika umkhumbi
A
wokholo.
boat of faith sometimes collapse.
Lize lithi iBhayibheli ngeyinsuku zokugcina.
The Bible says in the last days, the spirits that are deceiving, and some will follow the teachings of demons, and some will be rebellious. Do you know what is to rebel from faith? They haven't fallen, but they rebel. There is a rebel from faith, and there is falling from faith. You see a person who fall from faith who's still gonna get up, but the one who has a rebel, he has given up forcefully. You won't do anything to him. If you are trying to help him, you will be like him. He will preach to you up until you become like him. He will change up until you perceive like him, because he has a rebel. Be on guard of people who left you on relationship because of situations. Do you hear what I'm saying? Be on guard. You must be able to separate people who fail because of the situations. Because situations, they should have come, but to the one that has come through. Even Jesus felt pity for Judas. He said, the one that I'm going to tempt it through, the one that I'm going to nail on the cross due to him, it's better if he was not born. Just imagine Jesus crying, thinking about Judas, that the one who's going to betray me, it could have better if he was not born, because what he's going to do, it's painful indeed. It's also going to be painful to him. What he's going to plant, he's going to harvest. I must be sold out, but woe unto the one who have sold me. Yes, suffering was supposed to come. Woe to the one that comes through. I'm going to repeat this. The suffering should have come. Woe unto the one. Do you hear the word woe? That means he needs to be felt pity on, because he has been judged already. The one who they should come. But who?
Manje sengisemalingweni ukuthi ngimchazele ukuthi ke wenza kanjani ukuze usetshenziswe.
Now
Inhlupheko zize ngawe.
I'm tempted to say, how do you do for the suffering to come through you?
Nasenikhala ngaka.
Why are you crying?
Into eyenza
What makes
ukuba setshenziswe.
us to be used?
Oh Nkosi yami. Ngichaza.
Can I explain that?
Oh no, nefoni sengiyaqhubeka. Ngichaza phela.
Can I explain that?
Okay. So into
I think
eyenza
that cause
ukuba sisetshenziswe
us to be used
inhliziyo yethu
is our hearts that is not right.
masingayigadanga inhliziyo
If you are not on guard of our hearts,
sizosetshenziswa.
will be used.
Usathane mayefuna ukungena phakathi
When Satan wants to enter amongst us,
abantu azobafuna
the people that he will look for
abanenhliziyo engalunganga.
are those who've got their hearts that is not righteous.
Ngizaqhubeka futhi ngisho.
I'm going to continue and say this.
Ngithi mina
I'm saying,
mayethu uzongena phakathi
when he's trying to enter amongst us,
abantu abanenhliziyo engalungile.
he will look for people who've got unrighteous hearts.
Uma ngithi inhliziyo engalungile.
What do I mean?
Indaba afuna inhliziyo.
While he's looking for a heart, it because the hearts,
Iwumbuso iyodwa.
it is the kingdom on its own.
Ikwazi ukuyicabangela iyodwa.
It is able to think on its own. It is able to make decision on its own before you decide. It is able to decide for you.
Inhliziyo ifuna ukuthi ngizosebenzisa item namhlanje le technology.
I'm going to use the
Inhliziyo
terminology.
ifuna ukuthi uyicode.
Hearts need you to code for.
Uyikhode likusasa.
You need to encode it for tomorrow.
Uyiprogram.
Just program
For
it
ikusasa.
for tomorrow
Ulode kuyona.
and load
Ngoba
to
vese
it
ukwazi ukuyicontrol.
because you can't
Ukuze
control
mase
it.
kufika izimo ezithile,
So that when situation
iyazi ukuthi
comes,
sewadecide kulezo
it
zinto.
knows that you have already made decisions according to those things.
Awudecide isimo
You
sesifikile.
don't decide while the
Decide
situation
izimo
comes.
ingakafiki.
You decide ahead of the situations.
Ukuzwe mangabe uthi
Have you ever heard when you are saying,
umuntu mina mangangithuka
once a person
Uzobona
insults
ufana
me,
nobani?
he's gonna
Uyobona
see
indoda
himself,
ngale.
he's gonna see a man
Wejoyini.
behind the uniform.
ngamanye amazwi
In other
wena
words,
usudecide
you have already decided.
ziningi izinto already sesiyidecide
There are many things that we have already decided
Empilweni.
in life.
kwi-poverty
In poverty,
abanye bethu
some of us,
bayayithanda i-poverty.
they love
Inhliziyo
poverty.
yabo iyayithanda
Their
i-poverty.
hearts loves
Iyakuthanda
poverty.
ubumpofu.
It loves poverty.
Usudecide.
You have already decided.
Makuthi into etshintsha
Once
imali,
something that
Inhliziyo
speaks
yakho
about
ishona
mud,
phansi.
your heart doesn't like that.
ngisho nawe unganakile
Even if you did,
usizwe usuphatheka kabi.
you just feel upset.
Ngamanga
Am I lying?
kanti mangabe uthi ufuna ukuba i-multi-billionaire,
Yet, if you want to be a
ubheka
multi-billionaire,
amathuba.
you just look for the opportunities.
ubheka ini
You look for
amathuba.
the
Fundisa
opportunities.
inhliziyo yakho.
You are teaching your
Ukuthi uma
heart
kwavela ithuba,
that once an opportunity
ngiyaqhuma,
comes,
ngingena
I'm going to
phakathi.
jump and
Funa umuntu
enter.
ozongifundisa.
I want somebody who's going to teach me.
into engiyibhekile ngibheka amathuba.
What I'm looking for are the opportunities.
Angibhekile ilingo.
I'm not looking for
Angibhekile nje
temptations.
ama-challenges.
I'm not looking
Kodwa
for
ngibheka
challenges, but I'm
amathuba.
looking for opportunities.
So inhliziyo yakho
Now your heart,
ingakho kuthiwa phezu kwezinto zonke
that is why it's being said above all things
ongayilondoloza,
that you can keep,
ongayi-inshorisha.
that you can ensure.
Inshorisha inhliziyo
Just
yakho.
ensure your heart.
Londoloza inhliziyo.
Just keep your
Phezu
heart
kwezinto zonke.
above all else.
Londoloza inhliziyo.
Keep your heart
Phezu kwengqondo yakho.
above all your
Londoloza
mind.
inhliziyo.
Just keep your
Phezu
heart
kwengcebo yakho.
above your wealthy.
Londoloza inhliziyo.
Keep your hearts.
isiZulu sithi inhliziyo iphakeme.
They say that you can never tell the heart.
Yabona uma kuthiwa iphakeme.
When they say you
Kusho
can
ukuthi
never tell the
izokumangaza.
heart, that means it's going to amaze you.
Wena mnikazi wayo.
Even the owner of the hearts.
uJudas ngelinye ilanga.
Judas
Ngeke
one
manje
day-
sengizokuchazela nina manje. Kodwa ngizoqhubeka nentshumayelo.
I'm going to continue with my sermon.
uJudas
One day, Judas,
inhliziyo yakhe yavela.
his heart was revealed or exposed that he loves money.
Yazi wa-expose wayisimo.
Do you know that was the situation that exposed him?
Isimo samveza kanjani?
How does it expose him?
Bahlelo Jesu la endlini kwaSimon
Jesus was in the house of Simon,
umFarisi.
the Pharisees.
So mangabe fika
When he came,
kwangena usisi.
a sister came
Bethu umfumo wamafutha.
with a oil
Abiza.
that were very expensive.
Angange salary yonyaka wonke.
They were equivalent to the salary of the whole year.
Wafika wayihlephula ujeke.
Then he just broke the
Wagcoba
alabaster box
uJesu.
and anoint Jesus.
Mayuhlephula ujeke.
As he broke the
Wagcoba
alabaster
uJesu.
box and anoint
Lo
Jesus,
muntu lo uyi-prostitute.
this person is a prostitute.
Uyiyengandoda.
He's just a prostitute.
Sithi isebenzisa igama elithi uyisifebe.
We are using the word she's a prostitute.
Wamgcoba uJesu ngamafutha.
Then she anointed Jesus with oil.
Bayamgcoba indlu yanuka amafutha.
Then as she was anointing him, the whole house was smelling the sweet fragrance.
Wakhuluma uJudas.
Then Judas spoke.
Kodwa kwangakhuluma uJudas.
It was not
Wakhuluma
Judas,
inhliziyo kaJudas.
but it was the heart of Judas that spoke. He said, "Why are you wasting this oil?" Let me ask,
Ubani umuntu obalekile la endlini?
who is important in this household?
Ukhuluma kanjani ukuthi ke makuseva uJesu kuyamosha?
How can he say that if they are serving Jesus, they are wasting?
Yayibona inhliziyo
Do you see the heart?
iyakudalula.
The heart exposes you.
Ayamoshelwani lamafutha.
Why are you wasting this oil?
Hayibo. Anikeza uJesu.
They are giving to Jesus. They are anointing
Kusho kanjani
Jesus.
ukuthi amoshelwa?
How can you say that they are wasted?
And akanamahloni okusho lo.
And he was not ashamed to say that.
Akusashiwo yena.
It because he's not the one who's saying that,
Sashiwo inhliziyo.
but it is his heart that was saying that.
uJohn mayiseyichaza
When John explains that,
uthi uJudas wakusho
he
lo
said Judas said
hayi
that
ngoba
not because
ethanda abampofu
he loved the
hayi
poor,
ngoba enakekela
not
abampofu
because he was taking care of the
Ingoba
poor,
vese
it's because indeed
wayintshontshe esikhwameni
he
sikaJesu
was stealing from the bag of Jesus.
Ingoba vese wayentshontshe esikhwameni
It's
sikaJesu
because he was stealing from the bag of Jesus.
manje ngoba akusekho lutho la esikhwameni
Now, because there is nothing in the bag,
usezodayisa uJesu
he's gonna betray Jesus.
uqala ngomntshontsho
He starts by stealing.
untshontshelwa lo ophethe ministry
Stealing from the one who is in charge of the ministry.
mangasangeni lutho
If there is nothing that is entering,
wenza isale ngaye
now you betray him.
ngoba uyena onevelu
Because he's the only one with the
uyena
value.
oyi-crowd puller
He's the one who pulls the crowd. Once you betray him, there are many enemies.
kodwa ke kunama-level
But there are
awuqala
levels.
udayisa umuntu
You can't just betray a person.
awuqala uhlukane nomuntu
You don't just start by
nenhliziyo ukuze
separating.
yonakale
For the heart to be ruined,
iyakhiwa
it's being built.
ukuze makuthiwa igaya izibozi
Have you ever heard that the heart is evil?
isiyifactory yezibozi
It is the factory of evil things. What are the evil things?
awusaboni lutho wena oluhle
You
ngabantu
don't see anything good about people.
abantu sebephenduke baba yibozi
People have turned to the
usuyabagaya la
evil. You
ngaphakathi
just crush them within you.
inhliziyo yakho ayisakhiqizi
Your
injabulo
heart doesn't produce joy. It doesn't produce beauty. It doesn't produce love. But it's crushing evil things.
yabona enhliziyweni phakathi
You see within the heart,
kunento ebizwa ngokuthi unembe
there's something that is called conscience.
inhliziyo ayikwazi ukugaya izibozi
The heart
ungakafi unembeza
can't just think about evil things if their conscience is still
nawo
alive.
ngokufa kwawo
If the conscience is died,
kunama-levels
there
athize
are levels there.
kodwa ngizile kuzochaza-ke ngenhliziyo nangey'bozi zakhona
I'm going to explain about the heart and its evilness.
so if ungayigadanga inhliziyo
If
yakho
you are not on guard of your heart,
izogaya izibozi
it's going to think about evil things and it's going to expose you someday. You will just say things.
uma kwenzeka into ethize
When something takes
uthi
place,
amoshelwani lawo
you
mafutha
will say, why are you wasting that oil?
hayibo sikhonela ujesu la
We
Usho
are here
kanjani
for
ukuthi
Jesus.
amoshiwe?
What can you
sonke fanele ngabe
say?
simshayela izandla lo sisi
We're supposed to
ukuthi
clap
wenze
hands
into
for this
esingakwazi
sister
ukuyenza.
that he has done something that we couldn't do.
Thank you mshana bangizwa bazalwane
Do you hear what I'm saying?
inhliziyo
A heart,
lela ngaphakathi
the one that is within,
wena kufanele uyigade
you are the one who needs to be on guard of it.
gade
Just be on guard of it.
ayihlali clean
It must always be clean.
ngoba uma ungayigadanga
Because if you are not on guard of it,
usathane ufika ame lapha ngasemnyango
Satan will stand by the door
athi ubani onenhliziyo
and say, who has the heart
moshakele
that is ruined?
akayi kubantu abanenhliziyo emhlophe
He doesn't go to the people with the pure
ngoba abantu
hearts.
abanenhliziyo emhlophe
Because people with the pure
Yonke into
hearts,
imhlophe kubo.
everything is pure.
abantu abanenhliziyo emhlophe
People with the pure
yonke
hearts,
into yinhle
everything is good.
yonke into imnandi
Everything is
Ungafika uthule
nice.
la ubhimbe
You
la.
might sing
Ngenxa
out
yokuthi
of
unenhliziyo
tune
emhlophe,
just
uzobe
because
useka
they
ubhili.
have a pure heart, they will be blessed.
ngoba inhliziyo imhlophe
Because the heart is pure.
kunama-levels
There are levels. New levels
new devils
and new devils.
ubani le ngikhuluma naye
Who am I speaking to today?
if inhliziyo yakho ungayigadanga
If you are not on guard of your hearts,
uyi-candidate yokuqala usasane uma ifuna ukungena phakathi
you are
kwethu
the first candidate if the devil wants to enter amongst us. He's going to make an alliance with.
ujudas
Judas,
qale wavuma inhliziyo yakhe iyonakala
he has allowed his heart to be ruined or to be corrupt.
usathane wathi Judas,
Then Satan said,
you are my friend.
Judas, you're my friend.
I will walk with you.
Ngizohamba nawe.
Asiqale siyonakalisa inhliziyo yakho.
Let us start by corrupting your hearts. Start by stealing.
Tshontsha.
Steal
Ubukhipha amademoni ngalo.
while you are casting demons out.
Tshontsha.
Steal,
Idlusule.
just do and just swipe your mouth.
Simosha inhliziyo.
We are corrupting the hearts
Simosha overnight.
because you can't corrupt the hearts overnight.
Simosha over a time period.
You are corrupting over some time.
Kade ngikhuluma nobaba uMngoma namanye ama-guys lapha emnyama.
I was speaking to Mr. Mngoma and other guys,
Ngithi mina ukuwa
saying falling,
uyaplana ukuwa kwakho.
you plan your falling.
Ukuthi uzowa nobani.
Then whom are you going to fall with?
Akekho umuntu oplana ukuwa ubona usuwena.
There's nobody who plans for falling. There's nobody who just see herself or himself falling.
Makuthiwa liqhoshwa libhekile. Kusho ukuthini liqhoshwa libhekile?
What does that mean? That means you are looking and
Libonile into elixhophile.
you have seen something that has entered into your eyes.
Mawu
When you fall,
khona ozobuyisa.
there's somebody who will cause you to fall, and there's somebody who won't cause you to fall. There's somebody that you resist, and there's somebody that you allow.
Mangawa naye kulungile.
If I can fall with this one, it's okay. I'm gonna rise. There's somebody that you ask yourself, how can I fall with that one?
U-Abnom
Abnom,
indodana kaDavide
the son of David,
yabona usisi wakhe emuhle
saw his sister beautiful.
yatshela umngani wakhe
Then he told
athi mngani wami
his friend,
ngiyithanda kanje half sister yami
I'm so in love with my half sister.
ngiyayithanda ingane kababa
I love the daughter
bazala
of
umama abahlukene
my father.
wathi ngiyayithanda mangiyibona nje gijima ugesi
When I look at her, there's an electricity in my boat. I fail even to breathe.
aqhamuka kube ngathi ngambamba
Once she comes, it's like I can just get hold of her. The heart is corrupted.
usisi wakhe kuphela bakhona abanye bakhe
This
kodwa
is
usisi wakhe
her sister, only sister. Once I see her, my heart.
wathi umngani wakhe
Then his friend said,
uma ufuna ukwenzani
what do you want to do?
cabanga ukuthi ngisane ngiyigulise ngithi akube uyena ozongiseva aze yena yena
I'm thinking to pretending that I'm sick.
sengathi ngiyagula
I will pretend to be sick.
ngifuna azongiseva
I want her to come and save me. Then she pretended.
lapho usisi unenhliziyo emhlophe
Yet the sister has a pure heart. She has come to serve
akabona ukuthi
her
inhliziyo
brother.
seyona-ke.
She didn't see that the heart of the brother has corrupted.
ungambamba kanjani usisi wakhe
How can you get hold of your sister? If the heart is corrupted, you will get hold of her. How can you rape your child? If the heart is corrupted, you will rape.
inhliziyo
The heart,
ulala unembeza
it kills the conscience. It just kills its dead. And the conscience can't bring so that you will do that thing. And it's not something that happens instantly. It's something that happens over a period of time.
hallelujah yayibona thina amakhono
I can
into
see
eyenza ukuthi
us,
sishayeke njalo
what make us to fail.
Ngoba sithi kuzenzakala
It because we say it just happens automatically. I just fall. You're lying.
uyila kuweka
You just decided to fall.
kodwa mawusuyibuka lento
But when you look at this, it's not something that started today.
uwela
You have started long time
kodwa
ago,
ukuwa kwakho
but
kwavela la
the results just appear now.
kade wawo
You have fallen long time ago.
Sekuthole i-manifestation.
It's just that now it has just manifested.
9 months ago
You have fallen 9 months ago,
kodwa ukuwa kwakho uzokuzala
but the manifestation was today.
ubulindele i-fullness of time
You were waiting for the fullness of time.
hayi bo makholwa niyayizwa lento engisho
Christian, are you hearing what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying?
inhliziyo ukuyonakalisa
To make it
Kuthatha
corrupt,
isikhathi.
it takes
Awumesana
time.
ubonakale
You can't just be corrupt just overnight. You see, when you meet somebody and step over that person and a person will be aggravated, that anger was there for a very long time. You were not the one who has risen it up. It just came out on you. There's somebody who has built that anger. Then he was waiting for a person that he will put it out on. When you see somebody falling, you are not the one who has harmed that person. The person was hurt long time ago. You have just touched the wound of that person. He didn't say that you have touched my wound. He said that you have hurt me. As he's saying you have hurt me, that means he won't be helped. He's enjoying his or her wound. Let me pass on that. I have spoken so much about the heart. If your heart is not pure,
you are a perfect candidate for the devil.
wena ke nje umsebenzi omuhle for uSathane. uSathane uzokusebenzisa.
Bucket list.
Ulaphaya kwi-bucket list kaSathane. He won't look around. He will say, there are so many brethren here. I've got so many friends here. I'm going to work. Because people, if we are saying, be guard on your hearts, there's a saying that I have made. Maybe it is, hlanza inhliziyo yakho, maseke uswangulukise ingqondo yakho. Uzoba ngophila kahle. Uzoyibona ke kusasa. Hlambulula inhliziyo yakho, mase uswangulukise ingqondo yakho. Then you will see the future clear. But if your heart is clustered, your heart will be confused. Once the heart is confused, there is no future. Be on guard of your hearts. Do what? Be on guard of your hearts. Please be a professor in guarding your hearts. When a person is making something bad, that need not to touch you. He's the one who have made bad decision, not you. Your children, they might get pregnant or betrayed, but it mustn't affect you. How so, as I'm a parent, who is on guard of you, who will be punished? You can't be going to jail unless you were in cahoots with that child. It happens. That is why I'm saying be a professor. You can lose your faith just because another person make a bad decision. Even if we are married, we won't stand before God with my wife. I'm going to for myself. He's the one who's going to reply on his behalf. Why you allow yourself to be harmed with people who are making bad decisions? Why can't you be an example? A person will make bad decisions and up until they repent and say, it doesn't help me. Let me follow this one who's progressing. He will make bad decisions up until he won't like it and see you continuing going. Do you hear what I'm saying? This person is making bad decisions. How does it affect you? Not because you do not care. You do care. It's just that you are minding your own business. You are just minding your own business. Because as he's doing that, he knows the consequences. There are people who are making bad decisions, yet they are knowing that they are making bad decisions, but they continue, thinking that you're going to be patient with them. Yet there's a time whereby you just give up and they can't see
la ungasakwazi
when you
ukubeka
have
khona
reached a
khona.
point where you
Uthe
can't be
sasofika
patient
lo
anymore,
bhede, yazi ukuthi uyam-understand ebhedeni kwakhe.
they think that you
Kanti
will
lapho
understand
usuthi
them,
enough is enough.
yet you have decided that, yet they are making the last decision. They will think that they will find another
Kanti kuwena
chance,
seku-enough is
yet
enough.
to you it's just enough. The bucket is full.
Athi wena usazoba right,
They will
kanti
think that
awusekho
you will be right, yet you are no longer right,
usenza ngesibomu, usenza ngesibindi,
because
usenza ngey'bomu.
they are doing it intentionally. As they are doing it intentionally, they think that you are patient.
Kanti akazi ukuthi ufike ekugcineni.
They don't know that they have crossed the line.
Noma sengaxolisi.
Even if they can apologize, you'll
Kodwa
forgive them,
asafuneki endaweni.
but you no longer need them in your space.
Hayi ngoba unenhliziyo.
Not because you have a evil heart, it's because it's enough.
Athi sengixolisile.
They say, I have
Uthi ngixolile.
said sorry. You'll say, yes, I have forgiven you,
Ngisakudinga.
but I don't need you in my space.
Hamba udlalela kude.
Go play afar.
Uzongiphinda futhi.
You're gonna repeat this, I know.
Ngixolele.
I have forgiven
Ngeke
you,
ngisakubuyisele endaweni.
but I won't let you in my space. I'm taking you out from Eden.
Masiyodla laphana esihlahleni sokuphila
You
ekulapha
might go and eat from that tree. You might repeat what you have done.
phumela ngaphandle.
Go outside.
Uzobeka ingelosi eyigade inhliziyo yami.
I'm gonna put the angels who will be on guard of my heart. Whatever you speak, it won't affect me. Whatever you do, it won't affect me.
Hayi ngoba kuzonda. hayi
Not
ngenhliziyo.
because I hate you.
Yila abantu bethi khona nenhliziyo.
It's where people, they say you've got a heart that is not right. How can you say that I've got a heart that is not right? Yet you tortured me, yet I became right. Because I don't allow you, now I'm not right. You are the one who's not righteous. You've been torturing me for a very long time, yet you knew that.
Awuyazi Tshumayelo yami. Kodwa ngikholwa ukuthi khona obekudinga lokho engikushilo.
I believe that there's somebody who needed what I'm saying.
Abazalwane,
Brethren,
nikhelezi.
you are very careless.
Yazi okay.
Do you know what to be
Ukhe
careless?
ushiyeke.
Caring, it's saying something good, but less, it's saying something that is not good. You are careless.
Ngiphathwa wabiyo yonke into.
You are being harmed by everything.
Anginawo amamasela.
That means you don't have muscles to protect your hearts.
Hlala lilinyazwa yiyo yonke into.
You are always hurt by
Abantu
everything.
aba-enjoyayo ukuba yingulube.
There are people who enjoy to be pigs.
La afike khona fanele angcolise ukuze abe comfortable.
Where they go, they just make things dirty so that they'll be comfortable. They can't stay in a clean place. If the place is clean, they are not comfortable. They must dirty you with some gossip. Have you heard that?
Eyishisa, eyiphuma yishisa.
The one that
Eyisemakethe,
is,
nizwile kodwa?
have you heard this?
No,
They will
khona nizokwazi
dirty you
ukuhlala.
so that you'll be able to stay. He's a pig.
Nina fanele suffocate kwafika usimami bakhe.
Now you must suffocate because he has arrived.
Nize nijwayele akhulume nje ajoke ngezinto eyigulisayo.
He will joke with things that make you sick
Nize nijwayele ukuphila naye.
up until you get used to live with that individual. He is the king of those who are dirty. He lives in a dirty place. He'll come.
Khona abanye abagcotshwe yisithi.
There are those who are anointed by the enemy.
Bakufake nje ey'ntweni, bakufake otshalweni, bakufake
They put you
ekuyiseni, bakufake
into
empilweni.
arrogance and fighting.
Bakuprepare nje.
They prepare you
Bazokuthengela yonke into oyifunayo.
and say, I'm going to buy you everything that you want.
Bazokuthengela,
After
uzothatha ne-character yami.
both things for you, he will take even your character.
Ingakho these days kulula ukudakwa kwamakhosi.
That is why these days, Christian, they got drunk easily. I'm preparing
Ukuze
you
ukukholwa kwenu.
so that your faith,
Khona mina ukukholwa kwenu.
I want your faith
Kungafi kalula.
not to die easily.
Khona kuyafa.
Yes, it dies,
Kungafi kalula.
but it mustn't die easily. It mustn't be something that's
Njalo.
be crushed.
Mina yaze ngiphatheke. Uphathwa yini?
I'm being hurt. What is it that has hurt you? What is it that makes you upset?
Uhlobene nalokho okwenza
Are you related with what has happened?
You understand? Into mongakwazanga ukuyenza.
If you were not able to do something, you have the wish,
Fanele wena ufise.
you need to desire, then God will open a way for you. But if you have wish and there is no way, don't make it to be your stress.
Uyafuna ukusiza abantu.
You want to help people,
Awukwazi ukubasiza.
but you can't,
Ngoba abameans okubasiza.
because the means of helping them you don't have. So don't become guilty that you are not able to help. You love to help them, but you didn't have the means. Or you had what they needed, but it was an opportunity that you didn't get. You need to be on guard of your heart. You need to be on guard of your mind. If you see somebody hurting you, distance a bit. When he spits another poison, just go back. When they spit out the poison, it mustn't blind your eyes, because there is no doctor who will heal your eye. When he spits out the poison, just protect your eyes and cover them, and just open your eyes and say, I thought he's playing. Want me to be blind? There is a way that you are able to assess people around you, how dangerous they are. There are people who are dangerous while you walk with. They are danger that can't kill you, yet is the one that's gonna hurt you. Even from hurting, you will learn something. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Faith, hope, and love is very important.
In the time that we are living, it's ukholwa, ithemba nothando kubalekile. Kubalekile. We were speaking outside. There are people you can't help because you are not in the list that can assist them. You must know whether you are in the list. A person knows whom he wants to assist. Don't just fit yourself in, you're gonna burn. This is fire. You're gonna burn. You need to know how.
Yes. Serious.
There is a person you can help because you are not in a good relationship with that person. The terminology they use to you, they will say that doesn't love you or like you. If you are helping somebody who doesn't like you, you are planning to hurt yourself. I don't know whether you hear me. You are planning to hurt yourself if you are helping. I have seen this while I was delivering people. You will find that the person that the demon has manifested doesn't like me. Then I stand afar. While I'm delivering that person, I will stand on stage because what is in him, once she finds an opportunity, will take a chair and beat me. But if I pray for a person who loves me, a demon will say, pull the chair. A demon will say, swear at him. He said no. But the one who doesn't love me, why it comes, it just came out. When he wants to pull the chair, he doesn't think a lot. He can't resist what is speaking within him or her.
Isazokhala mangingayimutha. Yayizwa la?
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Akulingi ukhulekela umuntu ongaphiwe noma
Don't
ongaphiwe. Kuthiwani?
Pray
Yena
over a
ongaziwe
person
wena,
who
ngoba
doesn't
wena
like
uphiwe
you
wena.
because you love him.
Umkhulekele erumini naye.
Pray with him. He will just kill you.
Ophaphama izandla zakhe igcwele igazi.
He will
Wena
open his eyes
no
with
more.
blood, yet you are no more.
Sofika cha mina ngazi ngimbulala kanjani.
He will say, I didn't know how I
Kwafika
killed
into
him.
nje phezu kwami.
Something possessed me, and he said, I need to cut his throats.
Hayi nina niyakholwa nina nizazi lezi.
You believe you don't know these things.
I'm trying to help you.
Ngizama ukunisiza.
Kodwa mina abantu engike ngibone ukuthi yabona lento yakhe ngeke azakwazi ukusizakala.
There are people I could see that this thing,
yobuye imsize niyezi break.
then I keep on giving them break.
Omunye afike na very same thing, same day, same time.
The other one will come with the same thing,
Minutes, umuntu usekhulile.
then will be free.
Loyani ngoba inhliziyo.
To that one, it because of the hearts.
Lezo zinto zoyichaza masenze deliverance.
I'm gonna
Why
explain
abantu bengakwazi ukusheshe bamukele deliverance.
Those things when I'm doing the deliverance, why can't they receive their deliverance?
Ixesha lemkile.
The time has gone. But do you hear what I'm saying?
Hlakanipha njengezinyoka
Be
ninobunene
wise
njengamatshe.
as serpent and
Mina
yes.
kuwe kuba nesikhathi la ngike ngathatisha khona uJesu.
there was a time where I studied Jesus
Sentence nesimo nesimo.
and followed him sentence by
Nabantu
sentence and
ayikhuluma nabo,
situations and the
bembuza,
people he was talking to
aphendule ngendlela ethize.
and the way he was
Indlela
replying.
okutshele ngayo, akubuyele ngayo.
The way he comes to you, he will just respond the same.
Angizwa bazalwane.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Amfundi ukuthi izimo uyibuka kanjani.
I have learned how does he perceive the
Ubuke
situations,
la esaba khona.
looking where he was afraid and looking where he was bold and looking where he was aggravated
Izinto ezazim-irritate.
and looking at things that was irritating
Mangabe
him.
fica abantu abangakholwa.
When it comes to people who are non-believers,
Ukuthi baphatha kabi kanjani.
that how he was upset, wanted to do the miracles, yet people don't have the thing to receive that is being called faith.
Kwesinye isikhathi ngeke ngicele umuntu.
Sometimes a person will request me
Ngicela abantu bekhuluma.
and said, I heard people speaking about you that you are powerful.
Yazi ngiyafuna ukumela.
He said, I want you to invite you.
Powerful kangakanani.
Tell me how powerful you are.
Yazi ngizake ngithini?
Do you know what I say?
Ngithi ahamba ubheke ukuthi ngipowerful kangakanani.
I say, go search how powerful I am. Don't ask from me. You are asking from the wrong person.
Kufanele wena uze kumina.
You were supposed to come to me knowing very well about me.
Hayi ukuthi mina ngikufundisa.
Not the one that I'm going to teach you about. I'm not here to teach about me. I'm here to teach about him.
So mangichitha isikhathi
When I'm wasting time
fundisa wena ngami.
teaching you about myself,
Isikhathi sokukufundisa ngami.
when will I find time to teach you about him? You need to know about me. Because you've already heard about him, I'm going to deliver things of his that he has given me to you. But if you are still asking about me and saying who I am,
Ubuza ngaphi wathi abantu bathi ngubani?
Jesus asked, what do people say and what do you say I am? Because there are benefits that you receive by knowing a person.
You understand?
Do you understand me?
Iphutha futhi elenziwa abantu
The
abashadayo.
mistake that people make when they get married is to get married to somebody that you don't know. Yes, you are used to that person, but you don't know her or him.
Ukhetha umuntu
And you choose somebody because he's being loved by people,
thandwa yihlobo zakho.
being loved by your relatives. Do you know a huge
Uthanda lo
mistake?
muntu ngoba uthandwa abantu bonke.
You love this person because he's being loved by everybody.
Imali lethandwa abantu bonke.
Is he or she a money? Is he a bread?
Wena yiki into oyithandayo ngaye.
There's nothing that you
Noma
love.
sibaliwe izinto
Or
oyithandayo.
there are very few things that you love about that person. There are not even 5.
Lo muntu lo zothi mayivuka izimo.
When situations rise up,
Uyohlala umrater off.
you will always writing off that person.
Ngoba izimo.
Because situations,
Yabona emhlabeni
you see on earth,
unezimo.
There are situations.
Lo mhlaba siphila kuwona.
The earth that we are living at,
Kunezimo.
there are circumstances,
Izimo.
situations.
Zivusa ukuthi wazini.
They
Ingakho athi
recalls
uNkulunkulu
what you
abantu
want.
bangababhujisi.
That is why God said, my people are
Ungazi
perishing because they know nothing.
Babhujiswa ukuswela ulwazi.
They are perishing because they are lacking knowledge.
Isimo nesimo vula.
Each and every situation you go through.
Ngicela kancane bese ngiyayisho lento bese ngiyathandana.
Let me tell you this so that I will pray.
Njengoba vese ngikufundisa lezi zinto ezintathu.
I'm teaching you about these three things.
Eyizokwazi ukwenza ume.
That's going to make you to be able to
Ngoba
stand.
abukho ubudlelwane.
Because there is no relationship that won't be tempted.
Angiphinde futhi.
Let me tell you.
Abukho ubudlelwane.
There is no relationship that won't be tested.
Angiphinde futhi.
Let me tell you.
Abukho ubudlelwane.
There is no relationship
obungavivinywa.
that is not being tested.
Khona omunye umuntu ebudlelwaneni.
There is somebody in a relationship
Okahambe kamnandi
who will just go easily because there is everything nice.
Mangasasuke lo muntu
If the person who supplies everything with, it's where she's going to realize how hard is the life. There's a person who's suffering. That is why Jesus suffered so that you'll enjoy life. There are people in relationships who suffers so that they will always behave. You'll find that they don't appreciate that I'm happy due to so and so who makes things to be easy. The yoke is being carried by another person, and you'll find that he doesn't appreciate. Once this person is removed from his or her life, it's where you are exposed as the one, as I was speaking like this, he's this much help. Judas Iscariot, before 20 hours runs out while he was preparing Jesus, the money was in his hand. He was not able to enjoy it. Even from the first hours he has received the money after he has betrayed Jesus. He took the money and threw at their feet and say, I have betrayed a wrong person, yet he has betrayed him. The people he has betrayed Jesus to, they found Jesus. They said, you can't do anything with your money. Let us go and buy the food where you're going to kill yourself. You see, if you are not on guard of your hearts, you will destroy people that you love and people who are helping your life. There is a role the heart that is playing. Once there is one thing, you see, Judas was not a harlot. He was not a fighter, but he loves money. And he was stealing the money. He was delivered from everything, but from this spirit of stealing, he was not delivered from. Even if he was delivered, but the behavior was not removed. It was not removed. You see, if you are selling out with a person who's in charge, you must know that your heart is on another level. Let me say this. You see the heart, once it is corrupt, there is nobody who's safe around you. Even your child, your husband, your wife himself, your parent, once your heart is corrupt, you can betray them so that you'll find riches. You can just create a story and sell them out. Because the hearts, once the heart is corrupt, you see, faith, hope, and love, do you know where it resides? It doesn't reside in your mind, but in your heart. Faith, hope, and love resides in hearts. Once the heart is corrupted, they are also corrupted. They won't produce accordingly in hundredfold. I am helping you out.
Nginikeza ukukholwa nokwethemba nothando.
I'm giving you faith, hope, and
Ingoba
love.
esemhlabeni
Because indeed on earth,
isazomoshakala.
things are still gonna be worse. When things are getting worse, are you ready?
Have you developed your muscles of faith?
Ngabe wadevelopile no
developed
muscles
the
of faith?
muscles of your hope?
Ngabe wadevelopile nama muscle
Have you-
ekuthemba lakho?
Fan up the fire of your love.
Ngabe ugcwalisile yini umlilo wothando lwakho?
Ngiyayizwa le nto.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Liyavutha yini uthando enhliziyweni?
Is the love burning in your hearts?
Ngokwanda kokona kuyophola uthando kwabaningi.
By the increasing of sin to many, the love will grow cold.
Niyazi ukuthi indaba uthando lungaphenduka lube yinzono.
Do you know that love can tend to be hate?
Umuntu mawumthanda kakhulu.
When you love somebody so much, he hates you so much.
Ingakho abaningi baze bathi love hates.
That is why most they say love hates. Yet that is not true.
Abantu esibathandayo.
It is the people that we love that hurt us.
Uthando lona
Love,
lukholwa izinto zonke.
it believes everything. It trusts everything.
Lithokozelela
It
iqiniso.
rejoices in truth.
Uyabekezela uthando.
It is patient.
Abantu esibathandayo.
It is people that we love that hurts us, not love.
Alinayo i-character yokuhate.
It doesn't have a character of hurting or harming.
Uthando
Love,
lubona okuhle kodwa.
it sees the good.
Luyimpumputhe.
It is blind.
Ngisho ungalithandazela alikwazi ukubona.
Even if you pray over it, it can't see.
Ladalwa laba yimpumpu.
That's how it is created.
Niyalazi uthando njani?
Do you know how love is?
Uthando ladalwa laba yimpumpu.
Love was created
Yabona
blind.
umuntu uma usubona amaphutha.
When you see the mistake from a person,
Ubokwazi ukuthi usupholile.
you need to know that you have grown cold from love.
Uma usubona ukuthi umuntu udlala ngawe.
When you see that a person is taking you by a fool, you must know that you have grown cold from his or her love.
Niyalazi uthando njani?
Do you know how love is?
Bangenza into efana nayo.
They can do the same
Kodwa
thing,
ilevel yothando
but the level of love
ayifani.
is not the same. It can grow cold here and burn here. They have done the same thing, but it can just burn on the one that you love.
Ah, noma niyayizwa. Niyayizwa le nto?
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Uvuthela ucasukela lo mthanda kancane.
You just become aggravated to the one that you don't love so much.
Awuyiboni into ayenzayo.
But the one that you love much, you don't see the wrong thing that he's doing.
Ihlwa ilento ezenhliziyweni.
Because you can't see it because it is being covered by the thing that is in you.
Bekezelela usibekela ukumboza inqwaba yezono.
Because love covers many sins.
Ngiqedile.
I've done.
Kanti inhliziyo
Be in God of your hearts.
ukholwa nokwethemba nothando
And faith, hope, and love
uzoba safe.
is going to be safe.
Uzokusebenza.
It's going to work for you.
Gada e
Be on guard of.
gada e
Be on guard of.
khona uzokwazi ukutshala ukukholwa nokwethemba nothando.
So that you'll be able to plant faith, hope, and love. If the heart is corrupt,
Ngisho ungatshalanga
whatever you plant,
kuzokulunga lutho.
nothing is gonna be right.
Ukuze abaculi sebethi wenhliziyo yami mawuhlaka niphe wenhliziyo
You see,
uyazi ukuthi inhliziyo inengqondo yayo.
a person who composed this song knows that the heart has its own mind.
Iletha uhlakaniphile.
That is why he's telling the heart to be wise.
Njalo attracted kubantu abangakufuni.
Why are you attracted to people who don't like you?
Awuhlakaniphe man.
Be
Awukhethe
wise.
abantu abakufunayo.
Choose people who loves you. The one that you love doesn't love you, wants others.
Nawe lokufunayo awumfuni.
The one that wants you, you don't love him. You want those who doesn't love you. Be wise, hearts.
Bangaka abantu abarejectile
How many
abakufunayo.
people you have rejected who want you, yet you are running after people who don't love you
Ngoba bengenalutho.
because they don't have anything.
Bazowakhiwa ubani babe
Who's gonna build them so that they'll become something because you are the thing for them?
Uyayizwa le nto?
Do you hear what I'm
Wena
saying?
uwutho lapho.
You are a thing to them.
Kodwa intshumayelo yake yashunyelwa umfundisi uMlambo.
There was a sermon that was preached by Pastor Mlambo. He said people, they love the furniture that is complete. There are very few people who go and just take the tree and make the furniture. They want people who are completed. But it lies on you. Hearts, be wise. You're about to pray. Let us stand up. You hear the release of these songs. There are enemies against. But if the heart is not wise, you cannot tell it. You will just find it saying something. While the enemies were against Peter, there was a sister who just rose up, and Peter swears it, because when the situations comes, they press the tube, then the Colgate will come out. If the situations are pressing you, what is it that's gonna come out from you? Because it's what is within. Because it's the one that is inside. If there are lies within, because that's what is within. The situations are there to press out what is within. Peter wouldn't know that he can deny Jesus if the situation didn't rise up. After he has denied him, but he just came back. If the Lord helps me next week, I'm going to explain about the things that attacks faith, hope, and love. When it presses it, and the things within you will just come out. The swearing, it was the sister who caused it to come out. These two young men caused Peter to deny Jesus. After he has walked with him 3 years. It was not about Peter, but it was about Jesus. There are situations that's going to shake you, and you deny other people. You don't deny them because you hate them. You deny them because the hard time has come for them. Then you were asked whether you mingle with them or separate from them. Then you said you want to be safe. Then you said you separate yourself from them. Yet after 3 days or 3 years, you will want to come back to them. Then you are held by the words that you have said. Hearts, be wise. Hearts, be wise. There are situations that will cause you to go away while you will vanish while you are still in. If you are not on guard of your hearts, we are praying now. You know what God has said in your hearts. Just come back to Him and say, Lord, help my hearts. Because I can see that I don't have power over it. But please help me today. Let us pray.
uMateyu 24 sikuzwe kahle. Uthi ikhathe inzima isazofika. Waze wathi kazi kube indodana yomuntu uma ifika emhlabeni yokufumana inokukholwa. Size namhlanje ukuba silondoloze inhliziyo zethu, sigcine zimhlophe khona siyobona uNkulunkulu. Senze isinqumo namhlanje sokuyilondoloza inhliziyo zethu ukuze imbewu ehlala kuyona ithele ngokwekhulu, ukuze izithelo zikamoya zibonakale ithela, nezwi lakho lithele ngokwekhulu. Siyazi ukuthi njengoba ukhulume kanje namhlanje, ubufuna sikucele khona uzosipha. Siyacela Nkosi, siphe. Angeke sikwazi ukunqoba lezi zimo uma ungekho wena, kodwa ngawe singenza konke. Siyabonga ukuba nathi nokusishintsha nokusilondoloza nokusiphumelelisa kulezi ikhathi enje. Sithi udumo namandla nobukhosi akube okwakho kuze kube phakade. Amen. Amen. Awushayela uJesu izandla. Ngiyathanda ukunikeza ithuba mangabe khona phakathi kwethu ongakaze amamukela uJesu njengenkosi nomsindisi, ngicela ukumnikeza leli thuba. And futhi mangabe kukhona othi sengayinikela enkosini ngaphinde ngalimala ekukholweni kwami, umkhumbi wami wokukholwa waphahlazeka, ngifuna ukuyibuyisela kuJesu njengendodana yolahleka. Sizocula leli culo. Ngifuna ukuthi umesana uyisukele la ukhona uze la ngaphambili, and ngifuna ukukhuleka kayi nawe. Sizolicula nje kancane kwenhliziyo. Mawuhlakaniphe mase liqeda nje fanele kube usula ngaphambili. Mawungekho ke sokuthundazela sokubona nalapho ababukela ku Facebook nabeselalele emakhaya egameni likaJesu. Cela niyiculele beseza ngaphambili. Baba sikuzwe kahle ukhulume kahle. Message yakhe ingenile endlebeni zethu, ingene enhlizweni zethu. Sizokwenza njengokushilo. Yandisa ukukholwa kwethu. Yandisa ithemba lethu. Uvuthisa uthando lwethu. Siyabonga uNkulunkulu wethu ukuthi wena ungapheleleyo. Busisa abantwana bakho. Give them that faith to receive, that hope to look upon, and that love to continue to love and to serve you in Jesus' name.